Hi, I'm Jim Fritz, Superintendent of the Anthony Medical Schools. Today we want to share a video with you to give you a mid-year update of where we've been and where we'll be going the rest of the school year. The great news for our school district is that we're doing awesome at this time. We've had a lot of great things happen in the first semester of school, and we're looking forward to having many great things happen in the second semester as well. I think one of the things that has been great at the beginning of the school year and throughout this first semester has been our focus on students and the interventions that were necessary academically to help our students to overcome the last couple of years of how we've educated students across this nation. And we've been able to focus our efforts in on specific intervention strategies with our staff to make sure that our students are ready for the future.
It's neat to see all the student engagement and opportunities and projects that have been done this year. In my new role, I've gotten to get into classrooms more and see all the neat things that are happening in this building. We have some very unique projects and differentiation happening, and teachers that are just getting students ready for the future by using all of the Portrait of the General skills and assets just naturally within the classroom.
I'd say some of my highlights are that my class has connected. They have really bonded, they step it up, they help each other. There's times I'm working with students and that they will jump in and say, I've got this, and help another one in need while I'm working with a specific student.
By the end of the football season and by the end of first quarter, it was almost like back to normal again. Getting back to the marching band season and that in full, being able to go on all of our trips again. It really being able to expand myself in all of my different events I do, like student council, full homecoming stuff. It's just been really nice to be so much more involved again.
Really good to see everybody returning. Our stands were packed, our student sections were huge, our athletes were competing. We won, I think, 4 NLL championships in the fall alone.
Probably the best thing's just the way the staff works together, the fun that we have in the building, so no matter what arises, we just always look for the positive.
One of those things that we want to talk about today is our strategic plan. Our strategic plan has been a compilation of work over the last year where we asked stakeholders to come in from different groups within our community, parents, students, staff, and we had discussions about where are we as a district and where do we need to go in the future? What can we do to help our students be ready upon graduation? And through that collaborative work, we've been able to create a new mission, a vision statement, core beliefs, and now goals and strategies to achieve our ultimate goal, which is to empower our students to be future ready.
I think that my environment, being a part of Anthony Wayne and the teachers here, have helped me to become the person I am now. My art teachers, Ms. Kirscher and Ms. Flagga, helped me pursue my passion in art and have given me multiple opportunities.
What I would say we do really well is we offer a lot of opportunities with AP classes, with a CCP.
And we talk about careers all the time in here, and I think that we're looking at careers where maybe you don't want to sit at a desk all the time, you want to go outside and do some stuff, but then you also want to do some analysis of data. So we do a lot of career exploration with that and going outside and stuff we do in class.
Identifying the emotions and seeing it not only in yourself and others, I feel is a big piece of interacting, whether you're at a job, in a relationship, in future classes, that you've got to understand that other people are going to have different ideas than you, and then that's okay. But you need to be respectful and supportive, and also maybe be willing to hear other ideas so you grow as a person, or maybe try things in a different way and might help you be more successful.
And I love when students, whether it be my former students as a teacher or former student athletes come back, and what are they doing and what skills we're able to help them get the next job or to get into grad school. And so it's those skills that of being future ready and being the Portrait of a General skills that are getting them to be in that 1%. How are they better than some of the others? And Anthony Wayne is not perfect, but man, we create a pretty awesome student coming out by graduation.
Another area of our focus this year is our Portrait of a General. We have spent time talking about how we can implement the Portrait of a General competencies within the academics that we provide here within the school district, K through 12. At this time, we're focusing in also on what we call an instructional framework, where we look at opportunities to focus in on what instruction should look like in the classroom and how we prepare for that and how we engage students in the learning process.
So I think one of the things that our staff has really done a nice job of is actually just embedding them so that it becomes like this is truly who you're going to be. To be a graduate of Anthony Wayne is going to mean you'll have these skill set, but it's not forced, it's more a little bit more organic.
When the kids work together and support each other, I feel like that gives a strong foundation that we can do it. We keep a positive mindset. Instead of the students like, I can't, and getting frustrated, they see with practice and time and tools and strategies, not only from me, but from other peers, that will help them build their foundation, help them move forward. It may take effort, but they have quite the support team around them in the room to help things move forward.
Another focus for this school year is district facilities, and where are we at with those and where are we going in the future based on the needs of our students to make sure that they're empowered to be future ready. This year we've hired the Collaborative, an outside organization that has been helping us work on a facilities assessment as well as a facilities master plan. We have great facilities, but unfortunately, as you know with your homes, right, as they age, they have needs. And we also have needs as a school district within our buildings and all our facilities. And we also want to make sure that we're preparing for the future and our future needs. As enrollments increase, we have different requirements like all-day, everyday kindergarten and programs that we want to have for our students to make sure that they're as ready as they can be upon graduation.
One of the huge perks of our campus being where it's located is we've got access to Blue Creek and Swan Creek. We've got our little grassy field down there and forest, and we can put the waders on, go right outside and study local environments.
Really nice, especially since it is a college class. It gives you more like a college experience because there's so much room to like do labs and do like really whatever we need to.
This room is great because I've got so much space in it. Right now I have 3 different classes, and so I can have 3 different lab setups, and it saves a lot of time being in this classroom.
This is like a perfect place for the groundskeeper, like cut the grass really short where the kids run, so it's like an actual like college, high school cross country course, the really good ones, and it has little rolling hills, little creek areas to run by, and trees and areas over there. This is an awesome venue to host a cross country meet.
Very rarely do you have a school that offers everything on one campus like we do. So we're very fortunate to have that set up here at Anthony Wayne. Having said that, that does not mean that we are in a perfect ideal scenario. Right now at the high school we have 693 student athletes alone. So going at the junior high right next door, we have 290. That's almost 1,000 student athletes, and those current athletic facilities, they were not designed, they were not built to have that many student athletes participating. We are required to really reevaluate our current structures of athletic facilities for the overall safety of our student athletes and coaches, but moreover for the safety for our spectators who are coming to these events.
Another area that obviously is always a focus for the school district is funding for what we do as a school district to educate our students. Right now we are in a very good financial position. That's done through all of our conservative efforts and making sure that we are spending our money adequately and appropriately to educate our students. Obviously, most of our funds come locally because of our high property evaluation that we have in our district and the state funding mechanism. But understand that we still rely heavily on state and federal funds. And as we move forward, obviously that's always in a flux and it can change. So we're very concerned about that as we move forward into this next spring. Another area that we've been able to receive funds from is the ESSER money that came from the federal government after COVID happened. And we've been able to utilize those resources to provide many programs and services to our staff and students through that time and continue through actually this next upcoming school year. When that money is gone, then we're going to have to make some decisions as a school district and community of what services do we want to continue or remove as a result of that money not being there. But we always want to continue to partner with our community to make sure that we're providing the financial resources that are available for our students. So we look at the work that we've done so far this school year and the work that we'll continue to do in the rest of the school year. Really, we're providing the foundation for success for our students. We look forward to continuing to collaborate with all of our stakeholders, including our parents, our students, our staff, and our community to make sure that we're providing the best educational opportunities we can to make sure that we're empowering them to be future ready. We thank you for all of the efforts and opportunities you provided as a community, as a staff, and as a district to our students. And thank you, and go Generals.